Now, our next guest, and speaking, I don't know if he's single or not, but we're going to find out because that's going to be my first question. But our next guest is Broderick Hunter. He is a model and actor. You may have seen him on Marlon or HBO's Insecure, or on his YouTube channel discussing the fashion industry, skincare tips, and more.
Welcome, Broderick.
How you guys doing?
Yes.
We're fantastic. And how are you?
Man, I'm blessed. I can't complain. It's good to see you guys.
Yes, so glad you're joining us. So you've been modeling for a while now. Can you tell us about the how long has it been?
Man.
Since you were 4, 5?
Forever.
You were those cute baby models.
Man, I wish. Unfortunately, no. I started when I was like 19. I'm 27 now.
Really?
Yeah, so I was a late bloomer. I was a basketball player at first.
Okay. So how did you get the break?
Man, I got hurt. I went to college, and then I got hurt again. So then I lost my scholarship, and then I got scouted on Facebook from a photographer that said, yo, like, you should be a model, bro.
Wow.
And I was like, dang, like, all right. So I did a photo shoot, and the pictures did extremely well. They got on, like, blogs and stuff. And then I pursued a career of fashion. It's been really good. You know, I was on the face of Ralph Lauren. I did Tommy Hilfiger. You know, I've had...
That's fantastic.
It's been wonderful.
But one thing I love about your story is that you were rejected originally.
Oh, yes. I was rejected by at least, several different agencies when I first started. I was told black boys aren't in. I was told dark skin isn't really like the thing right now. And they said you're kind of too big. You got to lose a bunch of weight. You're probably not going to. So many things that would really deter me from actually pursuing it. But, you know, something just told me like, hey, you got this. And I had a feeling I could do it.
Wow. So in this modeling path, what are some of the fashion changes or industry changes you've seen in modeling? For instance, like diversity on the runway or even styling or who they are seeing on the runway, who we're seeing on the runway.
Well, the thing is, right now, there's obviously a lot more black artists and stuff like that on the runway, so everything's becoming really trendy. So you have celebrities that are also rocking the runway.
True, yeah.
But you're also seeing a lot of black women with natural hair, but you're also seeing guys a lot slimmer, but the kind of muscular built size. Back when I was doing fashion, back in like Milan Fashion Week and stuff, the guys were a lot bigger. Now the guys are really, really small. So I just kind of started seeing the shifts and changes of what was in. And I truly do feel like it has definitely become more diverse, but there hasn't really been a lot of people that are able to like make a name for themselves as much, because we have so many great people at once and so many great representation that there's things that are happening where it's not exactly like a lot of quality. It's just more like quantity right now.
And that kind of segues into the next question about the influence of social media and everybody having access to faces.
Exactly.
How has that impacted the industry?
It's definitely made a huge impact because of the fact that you're able to brand yourself now. And that's my main advice to a lot of people that are starting out in fashion. I say the best thing you could probably do right now is to use your platform in a way that where you can create, because people have access to you now and people can see what you're writing, see what you're posting. Back then you had to be marketed that way. Agents have to do it, managers have to do it. You could do it yourself. So the power is back in the artists, and I think that's really cool.
It is awesome. Everyone could be talent,
right?
With
so
this
quote
platform.
unquote, because you know, talent wise, you know, everything is becoming like, oh, okay, you do a photo shoot, so now you're classified as a model. You make a song, now you're classified as an artist. You know, you do a few, you do a few skits, and everybody's, you're classified as an actor. So not taking away from the artists themselves, but it's just certain things that I feel like require a certain, just different depth and different things to happen before you can actually call yourself this. Like I didn't even start calling myself a model until I did my first few campaigns.
Yeah, and that's what you teach with at your vlog.
Yeah. I have my YouTube channel, and I also had a workshop, Sell Your Look, where I actually teach models how to photograph, and I teach them exactly how to really hone in and embrace and be in front of the camera and work those angles.
Yes,
because
angles.
it's become a thing of the past. The artists change. Like you've got people blowing up off of selfies now and stuff.
Yes.
So I kind of wanted to do my due diligence and teach what I learned, what has got me to the point in my career with actually learning how to photograph and selling your look.
Yeah.
But you also have a very a strong sense of humility about you.
Thank you.
And I would love to know where does that come from?
My mom and dad keep me so grounded.
They do.
My mom and dad are like the people that are really like always telling me, hey, you ain't done enough yet.
Right.
And my friends as well. I have a really big support team, and they're always just encouraging me and telling me like, "Hey, B, find a way to shed your light. Don't hone in all this amazing things that are happening for you just for you. It's your job now to always give back and encourage and support the people that are coming up, because at the end of the day, this is just a life we're living. This
Yes.
is end all be all.
Yes.
For sure.
There's nothing I'm doing here that's
it.
going to, maximize me, make me a god or something.
Yes, so lots of humility as well as a big heart. Can you
Appreciate
tell
that.
us more about your mission work to bring fashion to Nigeria?
Yes. I'm really working hard to bring more fashion into Africa. I haven't been to Africa in a long time. My mother's side is actually from there, from Nigeria, we're Igbo. And I've just always really wanted to see fashion in Africa change and develop into the powerhouses like a Milan Fashion Week, a Paris Fashion Week, a London Fashion Week. Africa has such quality and richness to that just to them in general, and I feel like if I can find a way to make it respected and look for ways to bring awareness, it can blow it. We can blow the fashion industry out the water.
Yeah, for sure, for
Fantastic.
sure.
I'm just looking for ways to hone in on that. And obviously, you got and it starts with the youth. We have to inspire the youth first, to tell young black girls and black boys that they can do something and be something. And
In every area.
Yes, exactly.
yes.
And then also too, I mean, talking about inspiring, you have your daily gyms. I love
Yes.
it. Tell us
Yes.
about the daily gyms
Thank you.
and how we can get engaged with that, because it's so necessary right
I appreciate
now.
Yes.
that. I mean, we're going through a lot of times, especially in this time period. People are going through depression. People are going through. There's a lot of suicides happening, and there's a lot of people losing motivation. And and one way I try to give back is I try to give these gems as much as I can, because this is the advice that I would give myself back then. It's like almost like I'm talking to a younger Broderick.
Yeah, for sure.
So like if I was to go back in time, I would say, hey, yo, man, you can do this, do X, Y, and Z. So my gems are mainly for people that are trying to stay encouraged and stay motivated to keep pursuing, because you heard my story. Like, I was told no, I was rejected many, many times. And I think that these gems can really help people just to keep that gas in that tank to keep going.
For sure, for
Yeah.
sure.
You have a strong male following as well. And do you hear from them that they like these gyms, that they need them to keep going and stay fueled?
Every day, even if I don't post them, like 1 or 2 days, people ask, hey, did I miss the gem?
Where's my gym? I need my gym.
Where's the
I need
gem?
my gym.
I have something really, really special coming out regarding the gems that I think is going to really change and empower people. So
Really?
It's
Can
not
you
a-
tell us more about it?
It's not a book, I'll tell you that.
Okay.
much.
Okay,
It's
not a book.
But I have a really big plan for them.
Fantastic. We'll be on the lookout
Yeah,
for that.
for sure, for
Appreciate
sure.
that, you guys.
And keep inspiring and using your presence to help others, because that's
Thank you,
that's a
guys.
really awesome work that you're doing. Thanks so
It
much.
Really is.
Yes.
Thank you so
I
much for
appreciate
joining
you guys.
us.
Thank you guys so much for having me.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes,
Thank
for
you for
sure.
joining us, Broderick Hunter.
Yes, thank you.